Hello, Internet! How are you doing today? Truly, truly. Ask yourself, how are you doing? From me to you. I want to give you that energy. I want to give you that space, that validation. How are you doing today? My name is Sarah, and this is my first podcast video. I was watching a podcast last night, one of my favorites. I'm not going to share just yet, but I will say it kind of pushed me to get off my ass a little bit. I definitely my comfort podcast for sure, but what in this podcast what they were talking about is just this essence of failure and how so many people don't try because they're scared of failure. And for me, I think the way I think about it when I was hearing all of that, what came to my mind is I'm scared of my outcome. I feel like I don't necessarily get fearful of failing, but I get fearful of succeeding. I know, super fucked up, right? In my head. Blah. But anyway, I feel like it's not going to be what I want it to be. And it's just this essence of control. And this is me letting all of that fucking go. Because we're here literally 8 o'clock at night. Eye bags are out here. Hi, hello, girl. I need to wash my hair, like fucking dirty laundry right here. Laundry in my chair. Very unofficial. I'm just gonna sit the fuck down and do it. And I think that's what you need to do too. I think you just need to sit the fuck down and do it. Whatever that means to you. Whatever comes to your head when I say that. Because tomorrow will come and the next day will come, and soon before you know it, weeks, months will pass, and you still haven't done what's on your mind, you know? And I think too, like, we live in a time where we're so immune to looking what other people are doing and comparing it to ourselves. I mean, hey, what the fuck is the internet? You know, you see all these people posting and whatnot. It's sometimes really hard to remember that this is just a little inkling. This is just a little perspective. Like, even I was thinking to myself, like, even like, God forbid I post this and like get all these hate comments, like, that's not the whole world, you know? Even if a video and you see creators get slashed online and maybe all the comments and everything is, you know, being mean, like, I think sometimes it's hard not to catastrophize that, which is understandable, but, you know, more so, that's not everything. That's not everybody, you know? And so I think, too, as a recovering people pleaser, for sure, you know, it's very common for me to put other people before myself, and I'm really working on that. And you know, doing this, I have to kind of ground myself and like, this is for me. And, you know, people are allowed to have their opinions. People are allowed to have their opinions about you. And, you know, it also isn't your business because that's on them, you know, has nothing to do with you. And I think sometimes that's really hard for us to wrap our minds around. Like, majority of the time, people's opinions or I don't even want to say expectations, but just outlook is really reflected on themselves and not about you. Because they don't know, you know, like, even on the internet, like my first example of like creators getting hate, like, you know, the consumer doesn't know the whole story. Like, you're just grasping to the information that you have and what can you conjure, you know what I mean? And I think in our politics today, I think that's also maybe part of the reason why we have the president that we have, you know, because, you know, the white man's the fucking savior. But you know, I don't believe in that. But, you know, I'm kind of getting off my topic here a little bit. Really, what I'm just trying to say to you is just fucking do it. Literally just fucking do it, because you have nothing to lose. All these anxieties, all these things going through your fucking head about how does this turn out? You know, I don't have this beautiful curated background. Like, hello. Like, I'm just doing it. You know, it doesn't matter. Things don't have to be perfect. Like, just put it out there. And that's what this podcast was saying, is that you get so much more out of yourself, first and foremost, but then so the experiences of just doing it, you know, of even doing it and failing, it's like you learn so much. And I'm in my 20s, and they were saying that your 20s are all about learning and failing. And I think when you're in a society where you're constantly looking outwards and being told to look outwards and never to look in here, that's really, really fucking hard. And I don't blame anybody for being on their own timeline with that. But I am here to tell you today, the gift from the higher power to tell you today is just fucking do it, because you have nothing to lose. You are doing this for yourself. And I'm saying this to myself too. But you are doing this for yourself and nobody else. Because nobody else gets you up out of bed in the morning. Nobody else gets you to and from your work or how you make income. Like, that's on you. So you owe it to yourself to just do it. So fun, so cool, so collective. But yeah, I appreciate you watching this video. And if you stayed through the whole video, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so much more to come. This is just the